is Sean Ballantyne, and this is my Jeep Sugar Beet. It's a 2010 Wrangler Unlimited Sahara Edition. Now your Jeep might not have a name, and that's okay. It's one of those Jeep things. If you're watching this video, however, you probably own one and might have a question or two on how to take it apart to go cruising on a nice summer day. I know I did. I had a Jeep Cherokee before this. If the top and doors came off of it, that meant that something terrible had gone wrong. So maybe you lease yours because it looks cool and you like it, but you've never taken the top off. Maybe like me, you just never had one before, so you never had a top to take off. You know the top and doors can come off, but you don't really know how that's done. Maybe you looked it up online and it seemed really complicated. I'm here today to tell you that it isn't, and to show you how it's done with only one person. Let us begin. This is the only tool you're going to need for this. It's a socket wrench with a Torx T50 bit. I typically keep it in the Jeep because it's the only tool you need. This is another important thing, mirror relocation bracket. Normally the mirrors are mounted on the doors. When you take the doors off, you no longer have mirrors. I'm not a police officer, I don't work for the DMV, but I can tell you, most states require you to have at least one rear-facing side view mirror. There's a couple alternatives for this. You can get these relocation brackets. When you remove the door, I am told a Harley-Davidson motorcycle mirror, the stem will fit right inside this hinge pin, which is just going to be an open barrel. Or you can close the vent and put a mirror here. I'm told by some this is compliant. I have not tested this. Like I said, I'm not a law enforcement officer. I'm just giving you some ideas that I heard. Now for your first pro tip. Check the weather before you go out. If you have the soft top down, you can put it back up. If you're somewhere without the doors and it starts raining, well, you're somewhere without the doors and it started raining. So check the weather and make sure that when you go out and about, you have less of a chance of rain. So here we are at item number 2. You've seen the tools, you've learned the Jeep. Now we're going to take down the top. You need to have the back hatch open to do this, so it's good to have a lot of room. As you see, I've pulled back in the driveway, so I have room in front, on the sides, and behind the vehicle. Open the hatch, and the first thing you're going to do is remove the windows. Take care not to scratch or fold them. They are plastic, they will scratch. The side windows are held on by Velcro, which just pulls down, and one large zipper. From the back, pull the window down and out of the door panel, and then just unhook the zipper. Repeat this on the other side. The nice thing about these Jeeps is they have these large zippers, so you don't have to worry about breaking it or them jamming. Again, pull from the bottom and pull the zipper free. The rear window has no Velcro, it's just a zipper. Start from the right side. The zipper pulls free, grab the bottom of it and twist it from the bottom towards you. And that comes right out. Second step is to undo the clips in the front that hold the roof down. Here's your second pro tip. Pull the sun visors off to the side. It's much easier to get to the clips because otherwise they're just in the way. Pull the clip down towards you until it unlatches. When you open it, it helps to squeeze it back together, just so this piece isn't flopping around when you try to open it. This front half of the Jeep is called the Sunrider top. There's a hinge right here, so you could just have a little sunroof thing going on. At this point, it's unclipped. All you do is lift it up and fold it back. Your next step is to pull the sail panels down. That's these right here. Now, I would point out, if you just want to have the windows off and the sunroof open, you're done. All you do is put the Velcro straps that come with the top around the straps so it can't fly around, and you're good. To pull the sail panels down, grab the top of the roof and pull down gently. This takes pressure off, so you can then undo the bottom. Fold the sail panel over the top, and repeat on the other side. Now to lower the top entirely, you have these latches right here above the back passenger and driver's side door. push the latch down to release the clip. Push the latch down and pull it free. Now you're ready to take the top down. Because this is a 4-door Jeep, the top is a bit longer, so this part is a little bit awkward, but don't worry. The frame holds the top, so you're not going to drop or break anything. You just need to be gentle and make sure you know where your arms are. Put one hand here on this sail panel and grab the bar with the other. What you're going to do is guide this down as you pull back. Guide down and pull back. If your hand's in there, that's okay. Again, it's not going to catch you or hurt you, just be conscious of it. Now the top is down, but this looks kind of silly. That's not how you usually see it. This is fabric, so all you need to do is just kind of fold it as you need to, pleat it back a little bit until it sits flat on both sides. The sail panels do need to be tucked in. If it comes out, just open it up and tuck it back in. Congratulations, your soft top is down and you're ready to enjoy the day. But what if it's a really nice day? What if you're going to a campground or the beach, or you just want to look really cool driving around with your doors off? Well, I'll tell you what, the next step, we're going to take those doors off. As I said, this is a 2010 Jeep Wrangler, and this was the first generation of Jeep to have power locks in windows inside the removable doors. They tried this before. The problem is, door motors are heavy, window motors are heavy, so you either make them too light and they break down, or you make them too heavy and the door weighs 100 pounds. They found a sweet spot in the middle, so while the door is heavy, it's not unmanageable, and you have the convenience of your power windows and locks. Here's another pro tip. Roll down your windows before you remove the door. It's going to make this a lot easier, and once you disconnect the power, you can't unroll them. This is where your tool comes in. These doors are going to have this T50 Torx bolt on the bottom of each hinge. I'll be honest, since I took them off and took the doors off for the first time, I've never put them back on. I don't swear to speak of highway safety or whether it keeps rust out of the hinge pins. I just haven't put them back on. But for demonstration purposes, I didn't want to forget. I'm only taking off these 2 bolts, but remember, each door, each hinge pin would have a bolt on it. Another pro tip for you, anytime you have the doors off, it's good to oil the pins, just so they keep moving easily. While it's off, you might as well put some oil in there. Don't use silver anti-seize. I did about 7 years ago. It's still coming out to this day. So the first thing you're going to do is undo the wire harnesses. These have a red retaining clip that needs to slide to the right with your thumb, like so. Then on the bottom, right here where the wires go in, above that on the plastic, there's a little thumb fob. You'll feel it click, and then it releases the wire harness. I'm going to give you another pro tip right now. The next step is to remove the holding strap. After that, there's nothing holding this door on except the 2 hinges. When you take this strap off, you just need to roll it over the hook. Once the strap is off, never take your hand off the door. There is nothing stopping this door from opening all the way forward, breaking the mirror off, bending the door pins. This is why we rolled down the windows. Open the door to about 45 degrees from the Jeep. Grab the handle, grab the window frame, and it should just pull right up. If you feel it catch, open it up a little more. And repeat on the other side. Slide the red tab in, push down, pull the wire harness. Remove the strap. From the outside of the door, grab the handle, grab the door frame, lift up. Now we've taken the front doors off for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm trying to do this in order. You might want a sunroof. You might just want the top down. If it's just you, you might just want the front doors off. We're going to go and do the back doors, but I wanted to show you those steps. Also, The front doors are the heaviest doors. I don't know how much they weigh. I'd say these weigh half. Get the heavy work done first. These are going to feel like marshmallows. So now we're going to remove the back doors. Here's another pro tip for you. Move the front seats forward. I think you could technically get them off with the seats in the back, but it makes it much easier just to move them forward. Pull up on the bar and slide the seat forward like you would if you were sitting in it. This is why we move the seat forward. The wire harness and the door strap are hiding behind this little hatch. It's plastic, it just pops off. Same thing with the wire harness. Move the red thing to the side, push in the tab, pull the harness down. The pro tip about the front doors very much applies to this. With this strap down, there's nothing stopping this door from folding around, creasing this panel, bending the door, and you're not going to get that back again. Grab the handle, grab the door, left-handed or right-handed, whichever you like. Open it up, pull it straight up, and again, much lighter. And repeat the same thing on the other side. Seats pulled forward, wire harness, retaining strap, open up and lift. For purposes of this video, I've set the doors here on the grass, but what I would point out is that these have a painted surface. You don't want to take them off the Jeep and set them on your concrete driveway. That'll scratch the paint even on the bottom of the door frames. So put them somewhere safe, whether you hang them up or at least just put a towel down before you set the doors and lean them against a wall or something. You're almost ready to go, but here's another pro tip for you. Cleanliness is a must. Your doors are off. There's nothing stopping all of your Taco Bell receipts, milkshake straw wrappers, dish towels, or things from flying all over the place. Pick up any loose bits that might be in your Jeep. Don't forget to close these little hatches where the back doors came off. They just pop back in. Now, if you're just driving through the city, clean up your loose stuff and you're good to go. If you're going on the freeway, you need to do something with these floor mats, like take them out and put them in the house or in the garage. Around 50 or 60 miles an hour, you're going to be driving along and see something out of the corner of your eye. And that's the floor mats doing this, about to fly out onto the freeway. Since your Jeep doesn't have a top and doors anymore, you have a locking glove box and a locking center console. Very easy. Just put the key in, turn it to the right, nothing there. This is already locked. Key to the left, unlocked. Generally, if you're going to walk away from your Jeep, it's a good idea to lock up your valuables or whatever you may have in the glove box or the center console. And now you're ready to go. It's always a good idea, and it's the law, to buckle up. You don't have any doors. Definitely buckle up. And enjoy your summer Jeep. Oh, and one last pro tip. You know how the radio stays on until you close the door? Well, there's no doors. That'll stop in about 30 seconds.